What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. We've got a pretty big video today, so many things happening at once. I gotta talk about it today, okay? I don't know if this is gonna be 5 videos or one giant chungy wungy video. Hopefully it's a giant video. Subscribe and I might actually get a life. Alright, so what's been happening on the internet? So starting off, we got Anthony Padilla, the man from Smosh. He actually interviewed the CEO of YouTube, who's Susan, okay, I'm sorry, I can never get the name right, but essentially, he has like this pretty honest conversation about YouTube and personally like her roles and things, right? Now, if you guys are familiar with Susan, she's not exactly the most loved individual on YouTube.com. People kind of just give her all the flack for any shortcomings of YouTube, right? If you get demonetized, Susan's fault. You get strikes, Susan's fault. Anything happens, videos not getting recommended, Susan's fault. Because honestly, there's no actual like other figurehead. We only know Susan as the CEO, right? And it's always pitchforks at Susan. But when you watch this video, she's like, you know, it's kind of complicated. Things aren't that easy to fix. You gotta please so many different people, like, you know, corporate people, the advertisers, the users of YouTube as well. I mean, honestly, me and a lot of people think it's kind of like, okay, simple, just fix this please, just fix this please, and it's all gonna be okay. But I don't know, man. I don't know the full story. I don't know who's tying her hands or anything. But whatever. It's a pretty interesting watch, so go check it out if you want. Now, the reason I'm even talking about this is because she's the CEO of YouTube and a very important person, but also, she specifically talked about drama videos and stuff like that. So as you can see from the thumbnail, Anthony Padilla asked her, "Do you follow the drama?" And she says yes, and that actually happened in the video. Anthony asked her, like, "Do you keep up with, you know, all the dramas going on, people getting canceled, James Charles getting canceled, Tati drama, and all this T-channel gossip stuff?" And she literally says, yeah, I literally have to keep up with it. It's part of my job because, you know, when things cross the line and something happens that it leads to like harassment of other creators, they kind of have to step in and say, okay, you know, obviously this is not okay, and we're gonna get you off of the platform. I think that's pretty much what happened to Leafy. Essentially, they're saying that if you make consistently small videos on the same person over and over and over and over again, then even if one of those videos doesn't explicitly violate the policy, they will have to take action because clearly you're like targeting this one person. So pretty much what she's saying is you're allowed to talk about stuff, right? But you're not allowed to like religiously harass this one person. Now, I don't know how the definition goes and how much it's being bent and how perfectly they're actually looking into these situations and who actually deserves to be banned and who doesn't, but that's at least what they're saying, that there is definitely nuance to it. This kind of content is allowed on YouTube, and, you know, advertisers are okay to advertise on it as long as you're not crossing the line. Like, listen, on YouTube, you express yourself, you're allowed to have your opinions, but you can't be malicious, okay? You can't be relentlessly malicious. So yeah, that's pretty much the video summarized, but if you want to check it out, go ahead. Anyways, moving on to the next thing, this is something that a lot of people are really sad about. CoryxKenshin, popular gaming YouTuber, reaches 10 million subscribers, and apparently he's retiring, or he already has retired. I think he hasn't uploaded a video since he hit 9 million subscribers, which was like a couple months ago. And the thing about CoryxKenshin is he has an incredibly loyal fan base. Like, even after being gone for months, there's people in the comments every single day just saying, okay, are you coming back, Dad? You know, I need you. And you know, his views have always been insane. Like if we just head over to his channel, you see the views. Like, he's got 4 or 5 million, and you know, a lot of YouTubers have this. Like, even Sniper Wolf has this. But you know, the fan base difference is actually extraordinary. CoryxKenshin has the most dedicated fan base, and the reason he's like, I don't know, left YouTube, I don't know, I've watched a couple of his like talking videos, because he has a bunch of just like stare at the camera and talk videos because he likes to speak from the heart. And from what I've seen, listen, I haven't been a massive mega fan. I haven't watched him a bunch. I only recently discovered him when he was playing like Friday Night Funkin', and he seems like a guy who has a very fantastic time playing games. Like, you watch him, you're gonna be happy, okay? But yeah, if I were to guess why he's retiring, is because maybe he's gotten tired of it, okay? Or I don't know, maybe he's having some mental issues or something like that, or maybe he just wants to move on to another phase of his life. So something that differentiates differentiates CoryxKenshin from all the other massive YouTubers is CoryxKenshin edits his own videos. These 40, 20, 30-minute videos that he consistently puts out, and they're all gaming videos and super, super high quality. The editing is fantastic, okay? It's not just like, it's like, you know, Jacksepticeye and Markiplier videos, right? Super highly edited, except those two have dedicated editors whose entire job, whose entire life is it to, like, edit these videos. So the fact that he does it himself and still pulls these many views and is consistently doing it is insane. Like, I edit my own videos, but there's not much editing to it. It is still insanely hard because I put out so much content. But like I still couldn't imagine doing as much work as CoryxKenshin. This guy is on another plane of existence. So absolute respect. Even though I'm not a massive fan and I haven't known him that long, I can just like see from his history. He's just an insanely talented guy. So yeah, he's also said in previous videos that when he hits 10 million subscribers, he's gonna be retiring from his YouTube channel. And that's got a lot of people upset, okay? So he hit 10 million and his name started trending on Twitter. Congrats on 10 million. I'ma forever miss you, Cory. This time, us samurais had with you, love you. I think samurais is like his fan base name, maybe. Here's the comments on his latest video, which is like 3 months ago. 10 million strong, the goal has been reached. Whatever Cory does, he'll always be remembered as an absolute legend. And if you notice, all these comments are like 10 minutes, 6 minutes ago, and this was uploaded 3 months ago, bro. People are tuning in like he's still uploading videos. So yeah, they're saying he did it, it's gonna be hard to let go, but let's just appreciate what he's done for us, because, you know, in the end, the only thing that matters is CoryxKenshin's happiness as well, right? Because, you know, a lot of people think of content creators as this, like, machine that has to keep producing stuff, but we're all humans, okay? We need our time off, and if he's bored of it. If he comes back, hell yeah, dude. Cory retiring is still hitting me like a truck, bro. His content will always brighten up my day and will always put a smile on my face. He's worked hard, and I gotta appreciate that. We missed the Shogun himself. Even Jacksepticeye responded to the whole thing. CoryxKenshin, congrats on hitting 10 million. Miss seeing you on my feeds, but I get it. I hope you're doing well and you're proud of your accomplishments. I really hope you realize it. It's completely fine to quit. I mean, life, there's so much more to life. It's not just YouTube, you know? Alright, so that was pretty much the whole CoryxKenshin thing. Now, moving on to one of the cringiest things I've ever seen in my life. Cartoon Crave tweeted out, a trailer for Q-Force has been released. The new Netflix original animated series premieres September the 2nd. And Q stands for, you know, the LGBT term. Some people say you're not even allowed to say that word, which is dumb, but whatever. You know what Q stands for. And I'm telling you, I want to play this video so bad just to show you the sheer cringe emanating from this. Imagine, like, every single stereotype you can possibly think of the LGBT community, and it's been piled into this, and it makes it look so cringy and bad, such a bad representation. They're even self-aware of it, but they still don't stop. I just don't understand. This was definitely, like, it feels like it was written by some homophobic straight man or something. But, you know, I'm just praying that I can at least show you guys screenshots, because hopefully you can't be struck for that. But yeah, here's some of the text they say. Damn it, you can't pander to the gays, they can smell it. After a 1-minute ad, completely false pandering, and the pandering is so bad that the entire LGBT community hates this, absolutely hates it. It's not the straight people hating this, literally the LGBT community are like, you're misrepresenting us. Watching this made me straight and cis. Could have been good if it wasn't so full of stereotypes and unneeded freaking talk. This was painful to watch. I've seen homophobic people being less offensive and ridiculous. Someone really went, ah yes, you know, Qs, their whole personality and traits are just that, right? Let's make that statement into something worse. So yeah, let's just look at some of the screenshots here, right? You got That's My Job, Daddy, where the first Q agents in the field ever don't get me hard right now as they're on a mission. What kind of message are you trying to say? LGBT people are just always horny? Like, that's not how it works. There's also this sequence where this guy, like, breaks into the room and he's like, hands up or whatever, and then he's like, oh, the room is empty. I wasted all that masculinity on nothing. And this person responds, but not nothing. My little butt went boop. Oh, what? What is this galaxy level black hole cringe, dude? God damn. And what blows my mind out of all of this is they're self-aware. This was at the end of the whole sequence. How do you not? What? Like, you gotta be straight up delusional. This is like BuzzFeed times to the power of 5 trillion. Jeez. Honestly, I highly encourage you guys to actually watch the clip for yourselves. I can't play it. I'll get copyrighted. I'll get struck, whatever. But yeah, you gotta watch it, bro. This is something you don't want to miss. Alright, so pretty much that was Netflix's attempt at pandering and completely backfired in their face. Bro, Netflix is hella weird. First you had the cuties thing, and now you're having this type of stuff. Like, get out of my face, bro. Now moving on to another man who has disappeared for quite a while, FedMyster. So you guys might remember the whole Pokimane and FedMyster situation. Essentially, FedMyster was accused of harassing a bunch of girls in offline TV. Essentially, he would like get into bed with them and like, I don't know, touch them on their shoulder or whatever. It's just kind of weird. I don't really know the whole situation too well, and it's obviously gonna be some he said, she said, but for the most part, Fed has kind of like admitted, okay, I've done this and I kind of suck. So yeah, essentially, after he made a bunch of the girls uncomfortable, they kicked him out of offline TV, and he's essentially got no friends, apparently, and yeah, he just kind of disappeared from the internet, kind of like a Carson situation, except a bit worse. Now, FedMyster finally made his grand return, saying, a lot has changed in a year, see you guys tomorrow, 1 p.m. And this guy's a massive streamer, so people are suspecting he's gonna get a lot of viewers. So he tweeted out, self-improvement is a lifelong journey. I'm here for the whole ride, changing my life. And honestly, for the most part, he's getting a bunch of support. There's not many people being negative, maybe because they still haven't found his tweet and they kind of forgot about him. But I feel like people are kind of welcoming him back with open arms. But obviously, they'll have to see his behavior, right? If he starts making girls feel uncomfortable again, it's GG, you know? He released a YouTube video detailing his whole journey. I might play a clip, but here's a comment from Sodium Chloride, the Jimmy Neutron meme, huh? So he says, really hope you're doing better, man. No excuses for what happened, but I know you can make the changes needed. Welcome back. I mean, yeah, when someone messes up big time like that, I mean, the only thing you can do is just not do it again and try to better yourself as a person. Hopefully he got the help he needs, but let's check out this video. Okay, so essentially what I got from all of that is that he's kind of been improving himself. I mean, working out, like, I mean, seems to be looking like a beast now, dude. Jesus. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much all the news we need to talk about today. Hope you guys did enjoy. Smash the like button if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day ahead. Love you guys. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the support. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.